And we are live. It's the caveman back outside once again. It's your boy Ghost, aka Joseph Ngala. I got my co-host with me.
Shed Msungu, aka Milk. You already know, man. You already know. Yeah, another day, sunny day.
Another Saturday, another sunny Saturday out. Enjoying the breeze.
Afternoon.
Wow. Yeah, man. I was watching some guy who said, alikuwa anauliza swali like, you know, in the moment where you lose an idea, I'ma just have an idea in general, yeah? Alafu, you never put it into action. Where does that idea go? Does it get lost in the ether, ama does it go in the compilation of other lost ideas? Alafu zina merge some sort of idea monster.
Sidhani ikuwa inapotea from the ether. Nadhani itakaa kwa ether. Maybe someone who ako capable of kuifanya. Utamwendea anaweza ipick out.
Yeah. So it chooses somebody.
Yeah.
That's true. Could be true.
Yeah, cool. It's just a theory, man.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about maturity, man.
Yeah, very important, man.
Let's not leave out that topic, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If we're gonna talk about things like sacrifice, you know, all these virtues like humility, generosity, bravery, courage, whatever, we have to talk about maturity, man.
Yeah.
Because sacrifice, I guess, could mean two things depending on what type of person you are. Some people sacrifice their soul. When they say you sold your soul, some individuals will sacrifice their soul for worldly pleasures. Nah, yeah, tatusikia hapa we're preaching mambo ya sacrifice. That's what he's perceiving it as.
Yeah, even the idea.
But nah, bro, you have to be able to have a mature understanding of things. Depending on where you are in life. If you're an adult, tumsaki kuelezea story na maturity. I'm a sacrifice. It's for the greater good. It's no longer about your own business.
We define maturity as being responsible.
Fucking be.
Just fucking being responsible and accountable.
Yeah.
For whatever actions una take. You know, maturity.
You know, I also feel like it involves prioritizing. You know, like vitu mse ana value. It doesn't. Not to say that some people ever change. You know, I don't believe that waseu change. When we talk about values, I like to see it as like. I still like to see it as a pyramid, kuna levels to it. Because as a child, the things you value, essentially zitakuja kukusaidia as an adult.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you now viewing it in the lens of an adult. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because as a child, maybe you'll fight somebody for, I don't know, taking too long on the PlayStation, yeah? But as an adult, that translates itself to, oh, I have rights too, you know? I deserve my time up in this bitch. So you'll fight for that. Same thing, but, you know, different levels. You know? So I feel like that's like the whole process of maturing, right? Niku start viewing things from a higher perspective, you know, because you're getting older, you're ascending to something, you know.
Yeah.
So
Growing.
You're growing, exactly. Thank you.
Into maturity, man.
So you have to view things as accordingly.
Yeah. Hadi ukijipata kwa situation na another person, wewe kujieka in that person should try ku understand his side. Hiyo ni maturity pia. Inaonyesha
Yeah.
like you're thinking na una try ku find a solution to a problem.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
Things done in greater good when you listen to people more carefully.
Yeah.
Unajua.
So far mimi nikiangalia Waland hivi, kwanza mostly content, tuko na adult babies.
Man children.
Yeah. It's crazy cause wanafikiri kumachua ni you just growing a beard, kumea manywele, kumea jegi. Hiyo ndo maturity kwao.
And the pursuit of materialism.
Yeah. Yeah. But in real sense, bara maturity ni hiyo progress tunaona. You being accountable. Kama unasema ulipigia Ruto ama Rao kura, yeah, unafaa recognize your mistake. Ukisha recognize una accept, because na feel hadi ukiwa mature ni rahisi for you ku accept failure. You'll understand that failure iko hapo coexist, hiyo ni kitu huwezi stop, but una fail ndio you get to learn more.
Yeah. It's not about, it can't, it's you know, you have to understand that kuna vitu zingine that you do that make you lose control of yourself, right? Because as you get older, and it's high time I say this, as you get older, independence inakuja natural. Kuna vitu tu you want to do on your own, and gradually that will change to everything you do unafanya on your own.
Yeah.
Right? But there's some things, hata kama physically, or you're growing in one way, but if you do certain things zinakufanya grow another way. You lose control of yourself and become this unnatural version of a human. So maturity is being able to recognize that and to stick to the things that you have control over, and that help you grow naturally. So trying to, go out of your way to cause mayhem, ban.
Yeah.
You always have to make sure you have control.
Yeah. Hoji question, man. Anytime, any day. Ukijipata una control, just know where you are.
Of yourself specifically.
Yeah.
That's very important, man.
Yeah, ni muhimu sana. Lazima you understand your emotions bana, na ujue kuzi project hapa nje. Si unafanya tu, unaturushia tu emotions anyhow. Yeah. Juu kuna time tutataka critical thinking, na tukileta critical thinking inamaanisha inafaa tuzime emotions kiasi, tuweke kando, to focus sasa. Yeah. Kwa solution haita to cost that much. Unaona?
Yeah. I mean, what do you do, like let's say you want to fix your car or any vehicle that you might have? Do you hop out of the vehicle while it's moving, alafu you start fixing it up right then and there? Or you go somewhere and stop, whether it's a mechanic, whether it's a mechanical shop or something like that, your garage, and then you how do you make sure it's in the most adjustable position ever? Because I say what I crank up the lever, ikue in an elevated state.
Yeah.
So you can take a greater look kwanza, and you know where to fix. So hizo vitu ni like priorities, man.
Yeah, muhimu sana.
You never want to do things out of order.
Yeah. So mi naweza dai bana mjiulize man. Hey, are you mature? So far chenye venye tunaishi so far. Nyi mnaona maturity hapo? Anything. Those are the questions bana. Hiyo ndo swali.
Again, in the comments below,
Yeah.
let us know.
Let us know man. Tujue who is who. Wasiwaji categorize cause nikaa hatuelewani.
And what is maturity for you in your life? Don't be even some measures you take, whatever type of routine, whatever ritual you want to spew out there,
Yeah.
you know,
Say.
make it known. It's all right. It's okay.
Because tuko hapa na try to figure out the solutions nini na how we can act on problems. Inafaa tukue nachukua problems na tuna deal nazo.
Yeah.
We need that bana. Hii tabia kunyamaza pia si bia.
It's not good. That's
not good. Nisema sahi tuko kwa state ya communication ni important mbaya sana. As a nation, inafaa tukue tuna communicate like vizuri, tunaelewana vizuri.
Yeah. You keep it straightforward.
Yeah.
Because
Juu sioni kaa tuko kwa state tu ya just keep quiet.
yeah.
Hapa ni lazima tukumbushane. Cause msa nafaa kumbuke like yeah, unaweza sema manipulation yeah. Kama umetoka out, umefigure out like there's a manipulation. Mbona si communicate hiyo language yako tu kwa wale waoni.
Yeah.
Uamshe.
There you go.
Wajirealize na figure out their role bana. Alafu wa play your role.
Yeah, man. Lazima you open yourself up to the world, you know?
Yeah.
Haiwezi kuwa ati you're one way but you're gonna be this way. Because, you know, I don't even want to say society, but
Yeah.
just the powers that be. Random shit. Inataka ukue this way. Ama inakuonesha that this is what you have to be, wewe unafuata hiyo. But you know you're this way,
Yeah.
you know. Why unpuzzle yourself like that? You know, you're scattering yourself.
Mi sema as much as white people do drugs and shit. Saa zingine unaweza fikiri they're stupid, but ikikam kwa real shit wako active. Huwa get lost kwa hizi material shit. Wanakwanga wameset their priorities straight. To me that's maturity.
Because unajua, like, drugs aren't the problem.
Yeah.
The human spirit is able to conquer everything on this earth. See, we're watching over this earth at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Ile tu the dangers it poses to certain kinds of humans.
Yeah.
That's what we have to consider. We just can't let some things fly because society pia itaumia.
Yeah. Kwanza nashukuru watu wangu Isiolo bana. Nashukuru wakupea chance ya kubonga bana. Nashukuru sana walituonyesha maturity kiasi. No, whatever huwa tunasema like msa akisimama mahali ati anakaa mkuongelesha. Mchujo mse. Mwaribu tu hiyo conversation. Kusikuwe na anything hapo. Nilikuwa naona wakichantwa wakimuita muongo. Hiyo ni uongo. Anasema shit, hiyo ni uongo. Ikabidi
up,
bana,
man.
ikabidi bana kubali yenyewe nimefuck up yenyewe, people just don't love me. Ajua akafanya nini? Akaekelea drugs bana. Ati wale watu wanauza bangi, wale watu wanauza madawa za kulevya hapa. Ndo mmetuma vijana wakuje. Hey, Ruto, man, Ruto kill me, man. Ruto kill me. So hiyo ni blame game. Like msata itu kubali, yeah.
People use drugs so that they can escape the fact that people like you exist.
Yeah. Si kitu ingine. Anatry kujikeep in check.
Your denial, sijui hata mzee anatoa wapi the dedication kwa that much denial.
Si ndio hiyo child mentality buda. Mimi hadi sijaelewa. Una deny, literally una deny. Hautaki tu kukubali yenyewe useme yenyewe si kila mtu anakupenda. Na kwanza vitu umefanya pia unafaa ujiquestion, ujiassess. Ujiulize hey. Yenyewe so far vitu na do.
Because si kila saa pia people are not gonna like you for no reason.
Yeah, lazima kuwe na reason. Yeah. Wewe na yako una move sketch, you've been sketchy.
If people were hating on you and shit was going on,
yeah.
But shit ain't happening. And then niggas are hating on you, bro, that's you.
Alafu unataka complain, unajiuliza ati ujui shida ni nini?
Cause bro, that's your own rally.
Yeah.
How can you now start blaming other people who have nothing to do with that rally?
Yeah.
Do you think people are like, hey, you think people are, concerning their president, tusema ati he's not a bad guy, do you think naturally people are just like, where's the next presidential rally?
Tusumbue.
That's what you're trying to say about niggas. It's like, no. They did that to you because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know. Si lazima itajwe, si lazima wasa washinda wakirudia.
I mean, what else do you expect? It's your own rally, man. Usianze kututaja shit that don't involve us, bro.
Ujiulize mbona wasa wakupendi? Mbona wanakuita muongo, first of all? Yeah. Ujiulize yenyewe nilidanganya wapi? Ama pia ukitaka tukuonyeshe we are free. Your videos ziko hapa nje.
Because the rest of us tunaishi bila kuwa heckled hivyo. So are we not normal or something?
Yeah.
Si zote tumechizi. Because wase hatuiti waongo everywhere we go.
Na hakuna siku utatuambia bana. Wewe mse mmoja wewe unajua more than like 100 head. Wase wako right. Wase 100 wameona problem. Sasa na ukumbuke kila mse ameona shida yake. Hizo ni 100 problems. Ziko hapo.
That's on you, bro.
For the question, bana. Politicians hiyo immaturity topic, man, wana lack maturity bana.
Hey, they like that shit.
Wana lack maturity, man. The way they speak, vile present, it's crazy.
Yani kila kitu is just embarrassing. Unasikia second-hand embarrassment watching those guys move, bana.
Moves za kifala tu unashangaa. Watu wanadu nini? Tuko tu okay with whatever.
I think that's all for me, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, manze. Mkumbuke bana, it's the caveman. #no voting 2027 unless it's us. And the only road you should be on is the road to independence.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.